maybe the most dangerous man in WWE.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is a man who has never made an idle threat. It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
And his opponents, first, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
The ever-confident Kevin Owens on his way to the ring.
And you can bet this one's going to be a fight, Cole.
I'd like to point out just how focused these guys look here tonight.
They really do, Michael, which makes me think we're in for one heck of a match here tonight.
The dead man cometh!
And from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Just the absolute aura of The Undertaker is unlike any other superstar we have ever seen in the WWE. An awe-inspiring presence. A man who has stood the test of time.
The most eerie entrance in the history of WWE. The master of mind games. The master of psychological warfare. The Phenom. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
Everybody likes a showman, but I think Samoa Joe might be taking it a little too far here.
Hooked up.
Back suplex. German suplex. Back between the ropes. Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around. Clothesline.
Joe's got him up. And Undertaker showing such creativity.
He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse.
Fall away. Package power bomb. Plenty of fight left.
Nice kick out there.
Ooh, that hurt. What a sharp one right to the cheekbone. Hooked up and down.
The Jinoku driver. And finds a counter. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
A sidewalk slam. Oh, huge big boot. And it's The Undertaker, able to break free. Again.
Hey, it seems to be working for him.
Whoa, The Undertaker dodged that one. And this is all part of Kevin Owens' battle plan.
Ooh, right to the throat.
Big reversal.
Caught off guard. Drop suplex. Oh, look at this small package. Plenty of fight left.
Never a doubt that Samoa Joe would survive that one.
And no luck against Joe there.
Death Valley driver. This is some situation, Byron. What is going through the minds of these superstars?
It is so important that these combatants keep their cool. When you're running on sheer adrenaline, you are more apt to make a mistake.
I think these competitors will proceed with caution and continue to feel each other out to see who will go for the first big move.
Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Back suplex.
Just a step quicker.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Whoa, The Undertaker dodged that one.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize. Uranagi from Joe.
Kevin Owens has him set up.
Oh, did you see that?
For the first time tonight, Kevin Owens looking to attack from up high. Oh, an elbow drop! And here we go, Kevin Owens with a cover. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
Definitely has his work cut out for him.
Scooped up.
A quick reversal by Kevin Owens. Oh, and a wicked clothesline.
Kevin Owens with the pump handle applied.
Oh, my, down with authority.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Stomping down.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact? He's got him down. Is this it? He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
What a clothesline!
Ouch. Kevin Owens just too fast for him.
Surprisingly quick.
How impressive was that reversal?
Death Valley driver.
Joe doing whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
He's gaining the upper hand here.
And no luck against Joe there.
Samoa Joe showing off that power. This is gonna be it.
Oh no, wait a minute. Samoa Joe did it.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
Hearing every bit of that victory here tonight.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
One of the all-time greats, the Heartbreak Kid.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels!
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a reason that this man's nickname is Mr. WrestleMania. One of the greatest performers in the history of WWE.
After missing nearly 4 years with a severe back injury, some doubted we would ever see Michaels in WWE again.
Yeah, here's the thing, Corey. After returning, some say Shawn Michaels is better now than he's ever been.
Certainly a hard point to argue. One of the greatest of all time, Mr. WrestleMania.
Here comes the monster among men.
And his opponent, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Strowman's an absolute force of nature. Terrifyingly powerful.
Yeah, you start to feel like there's nothing Braun Strowman can't do.
Well, there is one thing we know for a fact Braun Strowman can't do, and that is be stopped. The monster among men is unbelievable.
Shawn Michaels' presence in this match instantly elevates him to main event status. The Hall of Famer, the multi-time champ, the legendary HBK is a walking showstopper.
The monster among men doesn't ask for permission nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path.
Braun Strowman is a Leviathan, Saxton, and sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being.
We are seeing a lot of guts, a lot of determination out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point to end this will come from.
Oh, hip drop. Shawn Michaels doing what he loves to do. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
A man, excuse me, a monster like Braun Strowman has no obvious weaknesses. How do you combat someone with the power to flip a truck with his bare hands?
I think you target his legs or his core and try to keep him off balance. If Braun can't stay on his feet, it'll limit that monstrous power.
You also want to keep the fight in the ring and stay low. We've seen Braun pick superstars out of the air like apples from a tree with devastating results.
Look out. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
What's he gonna do with it?
Lights out. DDT connects.
Whoa, Strowman dodged that one. 4, 5. Talk about rocking the jaw.
6. Bringing it back into the ring.
7. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Eludes the attack. This is not where you want to be. There's the reversal. He has something big planned.
DDT.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in. This is a great way to wear down your opponent. Oh, and he releases the submission. I'm a little iffy on why that would be a good decision.
Boom, right over here, the enziguri. HBK, what's he? He's not gonna. Shawn Michaels looking for the sharpshooter.
I can't believe it. Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in. Strowman with nowhere to go. Can Strowman make it out of this? Nicely done as he gets out of the submission. Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming. He's one step. Military press.
Guys, hear that old familiar song. Here it comes.
Vintage. He could pin his opponent right here.
2. Shawn Michaels gets the win.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Big win for Shawn Michaels.
Wow. We just saw a Monster Slayer strike right before our very eyes.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.
Hey, Byron, maybe you should wear one of those masks when you do commentary. You never see my face or hear you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Intercontinental Champion, Ali!
Ali, one of the most exciting superstars in all of the WWE. Former Chicago police officer turned WWE superstar.
It's Miz and Mrs.
And his opponent, accompanied by Maryse, and residing in Hollywood, California. Weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
You know, Miz and Maryse can be a bit conceited, but I've really warmed up to the It couple. They started a family, they're entertaining the world on their reality show, and they both have a newfound passion to deliver in the ring.
Oh, that kissing up isn't going to win you a Mizzy, Saxton, but I agree. These two have definitely earned their keep around here.
And I'd add that he certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Byron?
Yeah, this isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure, but he knew that when he signed up for this match.
Incredible in-ring talent and unstoppable dedication is doing what is right has made Ali an instant favorite for the WWE Universe. Ali hopes to bring everyone together to chase the light.
And on the other end is The Miz, a competitor with guts, veteran know-how, and maybe even a few of his old tricks up his sleeve.
You can trust that The Miz will do what it takes to grab the win and keep being awesome.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Oh, the reversal by The Miz. And it's Ali answering back.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
Look out.
All the way for the top.
He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
Spinning heel kick. Coming from 205 Live to the main roster, Ali has found himself in some real David and Goliath matchups. How has he been able to turn those situations to his advantage?
I'd say it's more like Jack and the Beanstalk, actually.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Think about it. Ali climbs the turnbuckles like a beanstalk, and then it comes falling through the sky with the 054 to bring down the bigger man.
Saxton, you are a child.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Watch out here.
German suplex spike.
Just powered out.
Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you.
He skirts away, living to fight another day. He's in control.
What a suplex. Oh, the reversal by The Miz.
Oh, saw it coming.
Woo-wee. Now he's been put on the defensive.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it.
And it's Ali answering back.
He's not done fighting yet.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Ah, look at this. Oh, spinning arm breaker. Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
What power. Sit out power bomb. The better part of valor. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, nasty impact.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Whoa, not so fast.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous. Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
What's he got in mind? The Miz is looking very beaten right now.
He's totally out of it. Nobody's home upstairs.
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset flip.
Oh.
Power bomb.
That's it. Ali bringing the energy. He's looking relentless.
Going to the top rope once more.
And it's Ali answering back.
Whoa!
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors. So
Here we go again.
oh my gosh!
Imploding 450. Unreal.
2. Oh, man, that is as close to a pinfall as I've ever seen.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there. Drop kick!
Great athleticism. Slingshot.
Power bomb. The Miz with the offense. Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
Can he do it here? And he gets the shoulder up.
Ali still has some more high flying to do, apparently.
The Miz is calling for it.
Saw what he had in mind there.
And now that one's countered. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh, able to counter.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
He had it scouted.
What a forearm. Oh, the reversal by The Miz. Now back to the ring.
Masterful execution by The Miz.
And no luck against Ali there.
Good try. Uh-oh.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
This might be it. Kick out.
Nice kick out.
Great agility there.
Oh my God, Ali has done it! Man, what a match and what a win! This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean, he's got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
Well, I kind of did too. In my estimation, the greatest of all time, the 16-time world champion, John Cena.
There aren't too many people who would argue with you, Michael Cole.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
No one in the history of WWE has done for this company what John Cena has. Not only inside the ring, but outside the ring. The people are on their feet and cheering for the arrival of one of the most inspirational heroes WWE has ever seen.
And John Cena is without a doubt one of the most beloved superstars of all time. He's got the whole universe at his back.
The legendary Rey Mysterio!
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Being in the presence of a true legend of Lucha Libre gives the arena a total electric feeling. It's indescribable.
Rey Mysterio is undoubtedly one of the all-time greats and potentially a future Hall of Famer.
And John Cena, perhaps the most decorated superstar in WWE history, in action here.
I am looking forward to this. And Rey Mysterio is just as battle ready as ever. He's been through it all, faced foes who tower over him, and he's never even thought about backing down.
Rey Mysterio won't be kept down, and his amazing talents have proven to be the great equalizer in his matches. You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition.
This arena has come unglued.
You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here. Here we go with John Cena. Controlling the tempo in full control. Power bomb! Boom, what impact!
Cha-ching!
Step up Enziguri. Throw. And he's out of there in a nick of time. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
John Cena with a nice reversal.
Sit down, power bomb. Drop kick.
5, 6, 7.
Inside the ring now. Kick right to the midsection. John Cena has enjoyed a long and storied career. Emphasis on long. How does that... And here's Rey Mysterio looking for a pinfall. And a kick out.
Still a lot more fight left.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
What a hurricanrana. Pow, what a shot. Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
That was amazing.
Whoa, he works his way out. From the apron. Moved out of the way.
Great wherewithal for Rey Mysterio.
2,
Not a good place to rest.
Oh, not at all. Who's resting?
3,
Oh, ouch.
5, 6, 7.
And up the turn. Incoming. Splash. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
A change of strategy has to be his next move.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, and it's Cena turning the tables.
5, 6, 7.
Moved out of the way.
Great wherewithal for Rey Mysterio.
John Cena with a nice reversal.
3, 4, 5,
Straight punch.
6,
Will this be enough? And kicking out is Rey Mysterio.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that. All the way up and down. I think we know what's coming next.
In the wheelhouse.
Oh, read him there.
John Cena, got him in position. Ouch. Stomping. Ouch. Oh, and he finds a way to escape.
Wow. Cole, I think this entire arena had written him off, myself included.
Caught the leg. Haymaker connects.
John Cena is measuring. Here's Cena.
Hey! The pay window beckons. Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage?
John Cena wins.
Big match, John strikes again.
Here is your winner, John Cena!
This one's over, folks. John Cena picks up the win.
John Cena won tonight, showing the true power of hustle, loyalty, and respect.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match.
Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. The man has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we have a brawl on our hands. Must have seen it coming. Oh, my God, what an elbow. The heart of these competitors is showing through tonight.
The adrenaline is coursing through their veins.
Backdrop suplex.
Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, Nakamura.
And crashing down, landslide.
And look at the quickness by Ricochet.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
Shinsuke Nakamura is one of the best pure strikers in WWE, but his choice of targets has been unconventional. How do you protect against Nakamura's affinity for low blows?
When the King of Strong Style gets low, you have to get some distance. AJ Styles learned that the hard way after their match at WrestleMania.
You can't let Nakamura catch you off guard. He's proven that he won't miss a chance to hit you where it hurts, and often.
You'd also try wrestling the match with your legs tied together, but I don't suggest it.
Shinsuke Nakamura is known as the King of Strong Style for his hard-hitting, smash-mouth offense. So far, his striking ability has delivered him multiple championships and numerous big victories with no signs of slowing.
And then there's Ricochet, who just can't help but impress the WWE Universe and frustrate the competition every single time he steps foot inside the squared circle.
Ricochet leaps out of the TV screen like a superhero leaps out of a comic book.
Look out!
Good Lord, that's it. Call the match.
And there's still plenty of fight left.
And we continue.
Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point.
Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
And Shinsuke Nakamura is playing some Japanese mind games now. And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Back in from the floor. Big move coming.
Oh, geez, you might break a neck that way.
Interesting, there's the big back body drop. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Ricochet with the downward spiral.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. Are you kidding me?
630. Will he be able to capitalize?
This is Ricochet's chance.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
And again, yet another counter. He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
Backslide driver.
You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
Inverted superplex! Ricochet is not holding back.
He thinks he has it. Oh, how resilient was that?
Wow, Nakamura was all but finished, but he still has the strength to kick out and survive.
Hey! Are you kidding me?
Ricochet with an incredible victory.
The Apex Predator. The man who burst on the scene is the youngest champion in history. The Legend Killer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Few WWE superstars have fared as well throughout their careers as Randy Orton.
Cool, calm, collected, but laser focused.
And ready to explode at a moment's notice with an RKO out of nowhere.
As slick as they come. As smooth as anyone in the business.
And as dangerous as anyone that walks the planet Earth.
And his opponent, representing the Outsiders, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
Here he is. He says he's the guy, Roman Reigns.
And I think tonight will go a long way in proving whether or not Roman Reigns actually is the guy.
The bell is rung and the big dog, Roman Reigns, is now off leash and ready to protect his yard.
And across the way is the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, a man whose cunning tactics and deadly wrestling prowess have made him one of the biggest and most enduring threats the WWE has ever seen.
Randy is not in there with an opponent. He's in there with prey.
This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him?
Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained. The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Wow. Driven down. Orton measuring.
Boom!
The Viper has him hooked.
Exploder suplex from Orton.
Boy, Randy Orton never stops. Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels.
He planned for this and can still rally. Gentlemen, Roman Reigns is taking full advantage.
The big dog in the hunt. In any Randy Orton match, there's an X factor, the RKO. How crucial is it, as Orton's opponent, to have that move scouted?
Cole, the importance of guarding yourself effectively against the RKO can't be overstated. That move alone makes Orton one of WWE's most dangerous superstars.
The problem is the RKO's versatility. That move can come at you from literally anywhere or nowhere. You have to keep your head on a swivel and not let the Viper out of your sight.
That's gotta be it.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Orton measuring him.
Oof.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Look at this, Randy Orton going to the outside.
Oh, look out.
Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Oh, no, wait. Oh, man, Roman Reigns is busted up.
He's got him covered.
And another kick out. He's making the Anoa'i family proud, as usual.
Oh, what a forearm.
Wait a minute. The Apex Predator is on the hunt.
And here comes Orton.
Oh, side slam.
Randy Orton playing it up, but I'm not sure it's the right time or place.
Jigo Katuki.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys.
So the spoils will only go to the victor, and I have a feeling we're close to finding out exactly who that will be.
Oh, Roman Reigns saw that one coming.
When you look at this, it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Gentlemen, Roman Reigns is taking full advantage.
The big dog in the hunt.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
Wow, what a sequence.
Oh, Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful.
Cover here. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
And Roman Reigns makes the cover. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
He just powered out there, Cole.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Oh, clothesline. Gets out of there in a hurry. Oh, here we go.
Classic Orton.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
The power of Roman Reigns.
Sit out powerbomb.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Nice job by Randy Orton there. What do you say?
An RKO from out of nowhere.
Can he put this one away? Roman Reigns' chances just went from bad to worse.
Randy Orton going to the top again. Look at this. Oh, and Roman Reigns makes the cover. Randy Orton kicks out quickly.
Not yet.
Superman punch. What does Randy Orton need to do now?
He's not looking great.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Randy Orton has decided to stay in this match. Wow. Boom! What a slap. The quick reversal there by Randy Orton. Clothesline. Here is Roman Reigns in position now. And into the count. And he's able to get out.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Whoa, it's another reversal. That drops him in a hurry. He got out of the way. Oh, drop kick.
Oh, we know what comes next.
Hung up on the rope.
Orton looking on his game right now.
Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
Oh, right on the barricade, gut first. Roman Reigns saw that one coming. Look out. Roman Reigns is starting to feel it.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Oh, right on the barricade, gut first. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
Back now inside the ring. Oh, look at this. I like what I'm seeing here from Kevin Nash. Just stomping down. Boom, what impact. Here he goes for the win. What's it going to take to keep him down?
Wow, Randy Orton was all but finished, but he summoned the strength to survive again.
Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Oh, Randy Orton looking for Old Faithful.
Looking to end this. RKO!
What an assault on Roman Reigns.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
He's playing with him now. Oh, yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Oh, it could be nap time.
And he somehow frees himself from the hold.
I guess it's going to take more than that to put him away here tonight.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Oh, right to the throat. Oh, and a stomp.
Just despicable, menacing.
With the stomp.
He knows he's in trouble.
The Viper strikes again. I love it. Momentum is fully in the corner of Randy Orton now.
From out of nowhere.
RKO! Goes into the pin. 2. Wow. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Randy Orton all over his prey.
Just a steady dose of punishment on display. Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Precision knee drop.
Look at the power by Reigns.
Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you.
Look at the disdain in the eyes of the Viper. He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
Boom, what a forearm. He's in full control now.
Classic Orton. Suplex.
Randy Orton wins.
And now Scott Hall is using some psychological...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Disciples from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
Here is the self-proclaimed architect of the Shield, Seth Rollins.
Self-proclaimed, Cole. Self-proclaimed? I don't know where you've been, but the Architect is one of the most accurate nomenclatures any superstar has in the WWE, and it belongs solely to Seth Rollins.
Remember, guys, the title is not on the line here tonight.
I don't think that matters to the champ, Cole. Look at him. He looks more fired up than ever before.
The longest reigning Universal Champion in history.
And his opponent, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
The Beast.
The Beast, the Conqueror, the Mayor of Suplex City. Brock Lesnar has earned every nickname bestowed upon him.
The most decorated combat athlete in the world, gracing WWE with his presence. Someone's gonna take a trip to Suplex City.
Yeah, that's almost guaranteed. Brock Lesnar is ready for a fight. So much has transpired between Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar for years. Lesnar had a stranglehold on the Universal Championship until his match with Rollins at WrestleMania. We knew it would come down to this, the aftermath.
Tonight, Brock Lesnar is looking to avenge his loss to Rollins at WrestleMania. Some say that puts the Beast Slayer behind the 8-ball. Seth Rollins disagrees and has a ton of steam heading into this match.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Go behind.
German!
9!
If you and Lesnar goes for the pin. Here's the cover. Seth Rollins with a quick kick out.
Can't keep him down with a move like that.
A beautiful counter courtesy of Seth Rollins. Setting up.
Rollins setting up here.
What a clothesline.
It is not looking good for Seth Rollins.
Wow, what impact! Brock Lesnar's the beast. He's the conqueror. But Brock must be aware of Seth Rollins' speed and quickness and Seth's ability to endure tremendous punishment and keep fighting.
Seth Rollins is very familiar with Suplex City and its confines. Lesnar must prevent Rollins from utilizing his ability to strike from the ground and the air. That could keep Lesnar off balance all night.
Seth Rollins knows he can't stand toe-to-toe with the Beast. The Beast knows Rollins can't stand toe-to-toe with him. Lesnar only has to defend against any of Seth's desperate low tactics.
Kick right to the leg.
That'll sting.
Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal.
No way.
Delivering the suplex.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
That will get your attention.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Look at the monster that is Brock Lesnar.
Big punch.
Oh, had that well scouted.
Lesnar with a waist lock. Think we're about to take a trip, gentlemen.
This is where Brock Lesnar is at home.
To Suplex City. Axe handle finds its target.
It really looks like Seth Rollins is buckling under the pressure.
Rollins has taken so much punishment.
He can't recover from a beating like this.
Yeah, all the architect's designs seem to be going astray.
Got to figure out a new plan quick.
And again, yet another counter.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact!
Brock Lesnar's going high risk.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. What a barrage from Brock Lesnar.
Just producing an onslaught. All the way from the top rope.
Seth Rollins got on a dangerous path there.
Great move by the architect. Ha! Now it's Lesnar making him pay.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
driven down.
Seth Rollins gets out of trouble, and quickly. This man is the epitome of cold and calculated. Ouch.
Bam! Suplex. Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the Beast.
Oh, he knew that was coming. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Suplex City.
Look at the physical condition of both of these men and the change in the eyes of Seth Rollins. Oh, the Beast.
Oh, I think we're gonna see it. Lesnar with an F5.
Bang! Look at this. This could do it.
An incredible win for Brock Lesnar.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar!
Tonight, the Beast Incarnate demonstrated why he is the most dominant, decorated combat athlete in history. Brock Lesnar rules WWE, and this victory over Seth Rollins proves it.
Brock Lesnar brought Seth Rollins to Suplex City and never allowed him to leave. Tonight, Brock Lesnar wrecked shop.
Raw welcomes the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Club from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
AJ Styles has constantly proven that he is a mastermind of offensive innovation, and it has taken him to the championship promised land on multiple occasions. It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good
Now look at this. Oh, come on. Get in the ring and do this. They aren't going to wait. Back now inside the ring. There's the bell and the leader of the OC, AJ Styles, wants this match to be just another phenomenal victory added to his already impressive record.
And across the way is Drew McIntyre, a competitor custom built to dominate the WWE ring with his impressive array of abilities and power that could drop a giant.
More like custom built to inflict pain. I think Drew enjoys the suffering of his opponents a little too much.
I have to say, I feel like we are just one move away from claiming a winner in this one.
One more move or one more misstep, either one can do it.
Just ruthless.
I got right to the gut. Big trouble for AJ Styles.
Styles has to find some way to shake this off quick.
AJ Styles caught a bit off guard there.
Which is a rare sight. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Just the sight of Drew McIntyre gives me chills. What's the plan when you're on the receiving end of the Scottish Psychopath's brutal offense?
The problem, Michael, is Drew McIntyre can deliver an all-out assault in a single blow. You can't let him land one of those deadly kicks.
The Claymore kick is a sword you cannot afford to fall on in this match. Boom! Right between the eyes. Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Suplex.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Wow, what a sequence.
AJ Styles has got him.
Oh my God, that's gotta hurt. AJ Styles getting pressed hard here.
Not looking too phenomenal at the moment. Drew McIntyre spots the opening.
Facebuster! Oh, what a boot from McIntyre.
What does AJ Styles have to do at this point to stay in this match?
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
Clothesline over the top!
Man. Get in there, ref.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Raw drop kick. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. There's a pin now. AJ Styles with an easy kick out there. Clothesline.
AJ Styles able to avoid damage there.
Such a technician.
Oh man, AJ Styles is in real trouble. Planted face first.
Look out here. He's got something cooking. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Night, night.
AJ Styles looks. That should do it right there.
1, 2.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
What a reversal by AJ Styles.
Styles is always thinking.
Across the shoulders and
Gut buster. McIntyre's just so dominant.
the advantage is squarely in his corner.
Can he score the pin? 3-0. And this was just so close to being over.
devastating boot. Oh, boom! Shoulder tackle. McIntyre looking to end this.
Styles just unloading on his opponent.
AJ Styles moved out of the way there.
And here we go. Oh, look into the armbar.
And breaks the hold.
Look at this.
Trap the arm.
Uh-oh. Future shock. Good night.
Opportunity is his for the taking.
That is exactly what Drew McIntyre needed.
McIntyre looking to close out this matchup.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Good offense from Drew McIntyre. Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre is a game changer.
He's taking charge here.
Attack to the midsection.
AJ Styles able to avoid damage there.
Such a technician.
Knee right to the midsection.
Oh, what a crash.
What an elbow drop. There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him, he's wide open for attack.
No! Face first, snake eyes! Bringing it back into the ring.
Really just laying it in.
Man. AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
Phenomenal blitz. Now this is why AJ Styles is the face that runs the place.
Slingshot right across the back of the neck.
Ouch.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Oh, haven't seen this in a long time. The old
Driven down from McIntyre.
McIntyre looking to end this. Now that is the kind of move that wins matches.
Oh man, AJ Styles is in trouble.
Yeah, and if you want to put AJ Styles away, you best come with more than that. What a warrior.
Oh, right to the gut.
AJ Styles able to...
What grace, float over into the... Ooh, what a headbutt.
When you're into that,
McIntyre looking to close out this matchup.
AJ Styles is bleeding profusely now.
2. Drew McIntyre gets the win.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
Huge victory here tonight.
I'm not impressed at all by AJ Styles' effort tonight.
Well, I mean, he tried.
That main event may